Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of Only Friends, episode 11, the penultimate.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's the penultimate episode. Damn. I don't want it to end.
I'm gonna be really sad when this ends.
I'm enjoying the mess.
I am too, actually. I'm having a great time.
I'm having a great time with the mess. Like, I'm not, like, super worried about, like, implications of anything in this show because we literally came here for the mess.
Yeah.
We knew ahead of time. We were like, this is gonna be messy. Let's just have fun with it.
And we are having a great time.
We really are. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
And before we start, there have been a bunch of new trailers released.
Yes.
For GMM TV's 2024 season.
Yes.
It's like fantasy football or something. Like,
sure.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Follow that.
Don't they? Neither do I. But don't they like show? Ooh, here's the of this. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. March Madness.
That would be bad analogy if you don't really know those.
I don't know sports.
Then why did you make a sports analogy?
I don't know. The only sport
I don't know sports either, so it's not like I would get it. Like,
the only sport I know and follow is marble racing.
Do they do that in marble racing? Are they like, hey, here's a new marble to race this year?
Yeah, there's the qualifiers. And then the top 12, 24? 12 teams make it in.
Okay, well that's not what this is.
No, it's not. So, let's just continue.
Okay.
Yeah, so what shows are there? Let's go through a couple I want to see.
So,
because I've forgotten.
Okay. Hang on, let's see if it's still... Okay, yeah, I got it. So the first one, which is the first BL, is We Are.
I'm on the wrong one then. Let me find it. We Are. Okay.
Yes. We Are. I actually am really excited for this one.
Really?
This is probably one of my top 3.
It looks... I want to say... I don't remember that much from the trailer, but I know it's based in, like, university. What the fuck's it about? Here, let me...
So... It's not, the reason I'm excited for it is because there's not really a main couple. It's kind of just about 4 main couples.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's kind of like Only Friends in that way, which I like. I prefer that over the whole like one main couple with like a side couple or 2, where it's all about these many different couples and they kind of all get equal screen time and all kind of equal plot. And I really like that, kind of like with Only Friends. It's kind of the same vibe in that aspect.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm really excited for that. It's one of my top 3. In no particular order, but it's one of the ones I'm more looking forward to.
Should have made a top 3. I should have prepared for this, but I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I was gonna look up like a synopsis, but I don't have one. We Are Thai novel plot. Yeah, no, I don't have a
No,
but
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all these are like yeah, I don't think they're the trailer or anything yet.
No, these are all like pre-trailers.
Yeah.
So pre-production trailers, but I'm excited about that because if it's got like 4 main couples, there's always something different with like each couple when you do a show like that. So
yes, it also has the 2 guys from My School President,
Sound and Wind.
Yes, also Pooh and
Sky?
Pond, who are from Never Let Me Go. I've seen that.
That's right. I said Fish Upon the Sky, but they're from both of them.
Yeah, that too. And I don't recognize the other 2.
I do recognize someone in one of the other 2 couples.
Well, I do too. It's Namo. Actually, I think I recognize the other guy too. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I recognize the one in the middle, because he was in Enchanté, but he was also in The Eclipse. He was that one dude who, he was president before, or he was president.
Oh, was he that guy?
Yeah. Before.
Yeah.
I want to say Sand, but it's fucking not, is it? Ak. Before Ak. So, I recognize him.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, is that Namo? Is that Namo?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't recognize him! I didn't even recognize him.
He's the one at the very top in the back.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize him. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Glad he's in something again, because he was fun.
Is that all for We Are?
I believe so.
Okay. Next is The Trainee.
Ah! Afghan has a new show! So excited.
Yes.
This looks fun.
This one questionable a little bit because it does seem like a power dynamic, like a boss employee relationship.
No. What's funny is that like I was like in OnlyFriends I'm like, oh no, the whole power dynamic between Nick and Dan, I'm not a fan of it. And then in this I'm like, it's Afghan, who cares? It's Afghan, who cares?
Yeah, that's my biggest worry going into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but like it's Afghan, so I don't care. I'm just excited for Afghan. Like
Yeah.
he
They have
popped
another one
up
too.
and I
I'm
was
assuming
like,
in part 2 is the cooking one, right?
yeah, where is the cooking one?
Maybe in part 2.
They did the pre-production trailer for it already, I believe.
Oh.
So I'm waiting for like the actual trailer. So it should
know.
come out like beginning maybe of next
Maybe.
year. Or it should have been coming out this year then, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
It might still be. I don't know. What's it called again?
It's called like cooking. It's not Cooking Companion. It's fucking Cooking Love,
Friend.
Bakery Love.
Bakery Love thing.
It's
Cooking
I think it's
Crush.
Cooking. What is it?
Cooking Crush.
Cooking. That's what it was. I knew it was cooking
Ah,
something.
Found it. Ooh, everyone thinks it's gonna replace Dangerous Romance once that ends on their slot for Friday.
Oh, okay.
So it should be
That's
soon
new,
then. Yeah. Dangerous Romance ends on November 3rd. And the My Drama List Cooking Crush page says it'll air on October 31st.
Oh,
So then it wouldn't replace it, but
that wouldn't replace. That's not the same day.
October 31st is a Tuesday and drama rerun last eps.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay. Okay. The finale is then I wonder why it says October. Okay, so they think it's coming out November 10th, not October 31st. Okay, so it might. Oh, what do you mean on WeTV? It better be on fucking YouTube. No, it better be on YouTube. You bitch.
I'm sure.
It better be WeTV, my ass. No, I want to be able to watch this.
Got anything else to say about the training?
I'm just happy for Afghan. Who else is in this? Let's see.
Oh.
I feel like I recognize one of the girls. And the one in the glasses in the back left is C. The one that is in our bingo card that we don't know why you have shown.
Oh.
Ta-da!
I didn't know him.
Can we mark him off now?
I mean, not the same show, but okay.
Close enough. But I am excited for that.
Yes. Next is Only Boo.
Only Boo. Did I see a thing for that? I did. But I don't remember it. I just know that what's his name is in it.
Who?
Oh, the Eclipse. Your favorite. That shouldn't have been your favorite.
Khan? Neo?
The one that was with Neo. What's his name?
Oh, Lewis.
Thank you.
Yes, that's the actual name.
There you go. Yeah, he's in it. He's in it. He's literally over to the left.
Oh, there he
in the
is.
Poster. Yeah, he's right there. And is that Mew? Not. Oh my god, not Mew. Jesus.
But Book is in it.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, is that Mew?
I remember seeing him.
And the girl from Bad Buddy who played Ink.
Oh, was that her?
Yeah, that's got to be her. It looks like her. And I think that's. And I think okay, in the glasses, the only one in the glasses is from My School President. He's his assistant dude. That's always like, ooh, I got this. I can like, ooh, presidential office, yes, things like that. So yeah. Well, what was this one about? Because I don't remember.
So I remember I was very I was kind of like annoyed. I was gonna stop watching it halfway through because the main guy seemed really annoying at first. He was kind of like flirting with like the kitchen worker guy or whatever. I don't know.
That's what this was. Okay, yeah, I remember.
But then it takes an interesting turn where he becomes an idol. And it's the whole thing where like he can't date him because he's an idol group.
I only remember the beginning of the trailer where he's hitting on him.
Yeah, no, it takes a weird turn. And I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, ooh, that's kind of interesting though.
I think I do kind of remember that a little bit. So
yeah.
Because I remember
Because
him dancing. I remember him dancing now. Like, he liked to dance.
no, and he becomes an idol.
Okay, gotcha.
But he can't
I need
date
to
the dude
rewatch his
because
trailers.
he's an idol, and it's the whole big
Because
thing.
he's an idol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. That looks fun. I'm in it for the idol stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what got me, because like the beginning I was gonna be like, okay, I'm about to exit out. This dude's really annoying.
Idol.
And then I got there, I'm like, which is interesting.
Ooh, intriguing.
Next is our GL Pluto.
No, because I am so excited about this one. It looks so good.
It looked confusing.
It looks beautiful. Okay. I noticed this and I was like, oh my god, they're pulling another Not Me, because I swear to God,
what I was
twins.
gonna say. I'm like, they're pulling a Not Me, but a little bit of Naughty Babe, because I think the girl needs to pretend to be amnesia or something.
Forget Naughty Babe, drop it, okay? This is not.
Well, it actually recently ended, and someone said they're gonna binge watch it now.
It did just end, yeah. There's only like 8 episodes or something. I saw someone finished it up. She was like, it's the finale. I was like, oh, really? At episode 8? Okay, cool. And no, Pluto looks so pretty. So it's like, I think she's blind, and there's this girl who I guess was like close with her, and they dated. Yeah, but then she went into a coma, and so her twin sister
has to pretend
to be her to this girl who's blind, and I'm in it for the lesbians.
Yeah, but then it's like, wait, which sister is actually dating her? The one in the coma, or the one who pretended to be your sister?
I don't know.
Because I thought it was really the one in the coma that ends up in the coma, and she has to pretend to be her, and she's like, I don't know.
Because at the beginning of the trailer, like after they have their like in the past, like, oh, I'll always be with you kind of moment. Do we not see like the person, how she gets into a coma was like a car accident? Maybe that's what it looks like. And she's wearing a wedding dress, so I'm like, was she not dating her anymore?
I thought it was like a secret love, because I don't even think the sister who's pretending to be her knew that they're together until like maybe like the blind girl kisses her or something, and she's like, oh shit, this is a thing. And maybe she was like marrying a man like forcefully or whatever, like pretending to kind of like Wedding Plan, where we'll throw that into the mix too.
This is a mix of shows. It's a mix.
A mix of everything.
Honestly,
no, it does look good. It looks interesting.
Aesthetically, it looks really pretty. So
yes.
I am very in.
But interesting.
Confusing for now, but like, because I remember watching this was why I thought this, but I remember watching the production trailer for The Eclipse and clinging to time travel like my life depended on it, because that's what I thought the trailer was about. It had nothing to do with time travel at all. So honestly, once we get the actual trailer, or once we get the actual show, we'll be like, oh, this makes much more sense.
Next is On Sale, which looked kind of fun.
Oh, it looks like it says Peaceful Property on Sale, or just On Sale.
So it's about ghosts.
Yes, I know. It looks, this was the one that stuck out to me the most for some reason, and I want to see it.
Yes, well, it stars Taya Nu. They are the guys from Dark Blue Kiss, and they're also, I think, gonna be, or already in, I don't know if it came out yet, the Thai version of Cherry Magic.
Ah, okay. So they're gonna be in that.
Yes.
And it also has the girl from, what else was she in other than Cupid's Last Wish? Because she was in something else, and it's gonna bug me. But she's in it as well. She's his like ghost hunting partner. I'm so excited for this. This looks cute.
This looked fun.
This actually looks really genuinely fun. So I'm in. It looks great. It looks like it has a little bit of heart too, because when he was like trying to like, he's like, oh, it's difficult like being able to see ghosts, but I have to learn like to like maybe talk to them and help solve their problems with it. But then and they kind of like bond over that. It's like it looks nice.
Yeah,
it looks nice. I'm very excited for that one.
Next, which wasn't really a trailer, is Ocean's Love. There wasn't a trailer for it. Apparently, this is, I think, like a Hong Kong original show that they're remaking into Thai.
It looks like, was it that, or was it Japanese?
I don't know. I know it's starring Earth Mix.
It stars Earth Mix? Oh, yay! I didn't know it started Earth Mix. I just remember seeing, like, a part of the trailer, and I was like, I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna skip ahead, because I don't think it's a Thai GMM TV show. So maybe it's like a partner show. I had no idea what it was. And because I skipped ahead, I didn't see Earth Mix come up after and be like, hi!
I didn't even see that. I saw it on Twitter. People saying like, "Oh, Earth Makes Our Star and Ocean's Love." I'm like, "Oh, cool." Because this wasn't a trailer. This was just a talking point. Thing.
Maybe they didn't come up after. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't watch the full live stream. I just I didn't even realize what the live stream was. And then I went back after I saw the trailers popping up, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's what it is." I went back and I started watching all the little things.
Yeah. Next is another one I'm like, I think top 3 probably is My Golden Blood.
Oh, bruh, that's some vampire shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm into it.
Vampire, and it's got Gawain in it.
Yes, Gawain from
Hell
Not Me.
yeah. And he's not paired with the guy that I hate anymore. Who it was in the other show. He was in another show. What was it?
I don't know.
It was.
I've only saw him in Not Me.
Really?
I don't think you're talking about first, so I don't know who you're talking about.
I didn't even watch the other show because I don't like the other actor in it. Be My Favorite.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
People said it was really good.
I don't like the other actor in it. Like, I really don't.
Cool.
His name's Christ. He was in the one that everybody Sodus. He was
Never
in Sodus.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
Yeah, I saw Sodus. It's questionable. But I don't like Chris. He seems kind of like a dick. No offense if you guys like him. Form your own opinions. I've read both sides, and apparently he's a little homophobic. So, I'm just sticking to my opinion. I have read both sides, and that is the opinion I formed. Please don't attack me for that. Have your own opinion. It's fine. But I don't really like him. So I was like excited for Gawain, but then I was like, oh, please. So I didn't watch Be My Favorite.
Well, now we can watch Golden Blood.
But now we can watch Golden Blood. I'm so excited for Gawain to be back and something.
Next is Kidnap with Om.
Yes, this looks fucking good.
This was another one that's like top for me.
I want to see this because for a second I was like, is this even a BL? But then like when they were like spending the night for it, like he's like, oh, could you hide me out and then you can get the ransom or something like that. And they were like laying in the bed. He looked it over at him like this. I was like, goggles.
Yeah.
I see it. I'm excited.
No, this one looks really good too.
It looks very good. I'm very excited about that. I'm happy to see Om again as well.
Yeah. And Lang, I think, is a new actor, so it'll be good to see how he does.
Yeah, definitely.
And okay, this one. What is this one called? Okay. Next is Wandi Good Day. Am I reading that right?
Oh yeah, I see it.
This looked fun.
I was like, oh god, this came on and I was like, Christ. It's because I was downstairs watching it. I was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is happening right now?
God, it looked fun.
His nickname.
That's all I'm gonna say. It looked fun.
His nickname is Giant. I was like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah, that could be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot of it from the trailer, but I was like, oh man, I'll dip my toes into it.
It was like a boxer and a doctor, I think.
Okay, yeah. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of boxing, so
but it looked good.
Yeah. I'll have to say. There's
next,
other ones on top of this.
I don't know if this is a BL or not. High School Frenemy.
I don't think it is. I'm not sure.
No, if it's not, it should be.
I agree. It
really
should
good.
Be. I agree. It should be, but I don't think it is. Let me see. High School Frenemy, because my drama list will say.
I don't know.
Tags. Yeah, it would have LGBTQ or BL in the tags for my drama list. Does anyone
make comments about maybe like saying maybe they just haven't added it yet?
Someone said maybe if it was a BL, I would give this a chance.
Oh, okay, guess not.
Damn, that's kind of mean though. I'm not saying that.
No, it looked like a BL. I'm sorry.
Everyone's saying they want it to be a BL, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Because it's also based on a K-drama called School 2013. And I know all of my KBLs. And this is not one of them. So,
maybe they can make it one.
I know. It'd be nice if they made it one. But I was watching the trailer.
There's literally a scene between the two guys at the end. It's like the last scene. And one of the guys dropping out. And he's like, why are you doing that? Like, And the guy said like, "Oh, I don't want to lose what's most important to you or whatever." And then he's like, "No, you're the most important to me."
That would be a really
And
big
I'm like,
fucking deal.
what?
How? Why?
How?
It's insulting. Like, for real, like, it gives BL, but it's not.
Well,
Like,
that's disappointing.
I watched the entire trailer, and throughout the trailer I kept going up and down on the whole BL thing. I was like,
Me too. I was
yes,
like, maybe.
no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. So I don't think it is.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
And lastly is My Love Mix-Up, aka Kiyata Hazukoi Thai version, Thai remake. With Fourth and Gemini.
I did not even know this. To be honest with you, I think how I found out they were releasing new trailers was when you sent me the fucking thing. So you sent me the picture of this, and I went, since fucking when? And I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's what the live stream is. So I am so excited because I can't believe we covered Kiyata Hatsukoi, and now we're getting this like whole ass thing, and it's like a Thai version, and it's with Fourth Gemini. Like, yeah, I'm excited, bruh. I'm excited.
I am too. I also think they might get another series in part 2.
Really?
I heard. Now I don't know if this is true. I heard there are 2 new series coming next year that they're gonna be starring in. And I'm pretty sure I heard they can only talk about one of them. I'm assuming this is the one.
This is the one.
So there might be a second one. So keep an eye out for part 2.
I'm very excited about it because I'm just it looks really good, and there were a lot of things I noticed where I was like, look, they're still doing the Christmas party, and there's the eraser, and there's it was all coming together. It really was. So I'm the roof.
The roof is back.
The roof is back. That's gonna be fun, and then we can in our after show for that 5 million years down the line, we can compare the two and see which one we like more, what we liked more about one versus the other. We can have a whole lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
There was another show as well that I am actually kind of interested in watching, and it's not a BL. The trailer for it was up, but it's not a BL. It's called Ploy's Yearbook.
I saw that.
That looks really good. It's I think it's about 4 friends who are all named Ploy in high school, and it shows them in high school like meeting all these different guys, and then they grow up and they go into the fields that they kind of want to go into, but their lives are having problems. They're having certain problems in their lives that like everything's kind of falling apart, and it just shows like them growing up from high school to adulthood and how life can change and stuff like that, and how friendships can change and relationships. It looks really good. So I might watch that on my own because it actually doesn't look too bad. It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it did look interesting. Again, confusing because I was like, wait, there's so many people with the same name, and then but it did look a little interesting. Yeah.
And let's see. Let me double check her name. Oh my god. There's a description for Pluto. We could find some more shit.
Ooh, okay, good.
Because I was confused as fuck. Okay. So one of the girls in it, before I start that film, she was in Not Me as Eugene. I was about to say as Eugene. I love Eugene. I love Eugene.
I liked her.
It's just the situation.
Yeah.
In your opinion, he should have ended up with Black. In my opinion, he should have ended up with his ex. I love her. But neither of us thought Eugene.
Yeah.
Which is a little telling. I think Eugene should have ended up with
the girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
His friend.
No. Yeah.
That's her. Yeah, his friend.
Yeah, Nama.
That would have been great. I was here for that. But yeah, she's gonna be in like 3 different shows.
Damn.
In part 1 alone. She has the lead in Pluto. And she has a lead in all of them. Pluto, My Precious, and Ploy's Yearbook. She has a lead in a main role in all of them. So she's busy. Rightfully so, she's very good. Okay, let me see. What's our description? Because now we can figure out what Pluto's about. Okay. So, Ayun is the disappointing twin of successful and beloved Obun. They aren't close. Oh.
Okay, good to know.
Neither were white and black when they grew up. On Obun's wedding night, she takes Ayun aside and makes a request of her. Obun and her husband Paul will be going away for their honeymoon, and she'll be leaving something important behind. A lover, May. So she's got a side chick.
Okay, so it is the wife.
Yeah, so I knew she got married or some shit because I saw her in a wedding dress. So she's got a side chick. Interesting. She's leaving behind a lover, May, she hasn't broken up with, and she wants Ayun to do it for her. This is gonna be messy.
It seems a little messy.
This seems a little messy. In the early morning following the wedding, Ayun learns that the newlyweds got into an accident. Paul has passed away. Oh,
The husband?
The husband dies. Oh, goodness. And Obum is in a coma. When Ayun decides to fulfill her sister's request, she's shocked to learn that May is both blind and a woman. She finds herself unprepared to complete the task. Dun, dun, dun. They're gonna fall in love.
Okay, yeah, so it seemed like they're gonna fall. Okay.
They're gonna fall in love. So interesting. Just you wait. They're gonna have sex in tent first time, and the dick will be so good that twin will wake up.
Yup.
That's gonna be the way it goes.
So did the wife actually like her, or was she just like, what's the deal with that?
I don't know. It says she's...
Like, if she wakes up and her husband's dead, is she gonna want to go back to her, but her twin is already with her?
She shouldn't be fucking allowed to if she was already gonna get married and do something else, miss. Like, if you
I mean, that's true, but I'm just saying.
She was gonna have her twin break up with her for her. Because she couldn't have the balls to do it herself.
Yeah, that's shady.
She doesn't deserve her. May seems so sweet. I'm into this already.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this definitely looks good.
This we have to watch. This will be our first GL. Like, main GL.
Yes, our main GL.
First main GL. I'm so excited.
Anyway, Only Friends, episode 11.
Anyway, Only Friends.
We're gonna try to speed through this a little bit. Yo is making a drink, gives us sand. He's like, tastes kind of like how Plug makes it, which is odd that he would reference her ex right here, but okay. Little non-sensitive.
Well, yeah, but also I feel like he's probably be like, what about Plug? For the love of God.
Yeah.
He's trying to help.
And Yo once again explains her situation on that whole thing. And then Plug comes in, drinks his drink, and he's like, this is way too much alcohol in it. Like, you'll get hammered by one sip. And she's like, if I'm drunk, will anyone take care of me? And he's like, do you want someone to take care of you? And she's like, yeah. And they hug and make up.
I love them so much. Like, when they hugged, I was like, oh, fuck, wait, I love them. I forgot how much I love them.
Then at university, Mew gets a call from Top. And Top's like, hey, want to hang out? And he's like, no, I'm going out with Chum to pick up plants. Well, Mew actually hangs up on Top.
Hangs up on Top, and then Top is literally like a few feet behind him, just staring at him as he calls him. Like, hello, I'm right here.
Then we see that Mew is texting Boeing. Because they're actually planning to meet up.
Oh, damn.
And Top comes over, kind of aware that he's meeting with Boeing. Doesn't really sugarcoat it.
He's like, I'm not dumb.
Yeah. And Top kind of lays it all out to Mew a little bit.
Yeah. Like, he's like, if you're gonna do that, fine. But if you're just here to torture me, like, if you're gonna do this, just let me go. Just, can we just end this here? Because I promise you, if you're trying to hurt me, that's gonna hurt more than you sleeping with Boeing. And this is just getting ridiculous. And he's like, I think I've suffered enough. And agreed.
Especially because Mew agreed to give him a second chance, and so far all he's done with his second chance is try to make Top suffer by using Boeing. And
like, stop keeping him on the hook if you're just gonna do this, because if you really meant yes, you have to put in the work too.
Yeah.
And he's not doing that.
I do commend Top for actually like laying this all out to him and like kind of
this episode. I was like, I'm on Top's side for quite a lot of things in this episode.
Honestly, Top makes points like everywhere he goes in this episode.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm finding myself agreeing with you more and more, my dude.
It's called character development.
Yay! Love to see it.
Yeah. Then at the animation studio, Dan comes over to Nick, and it's kind of awkward. Dan kind of wants this to be a thing. Nick kind of seems unsure. And it's kind of, I don't know how they exactly leave this. It's kind of odd because Nick says he's not ready to be anyone's boyfriend right now. Doesn't mention the whole Boston situation that he slept with him in the last episode. But yeah.
Yeah. It like just this it was like Dan was like, "Oh, I'm thinking of like, you know, can I flirt with you? Can I hit on you? If I asked you to be my boyfriend, would you say yes?" And I was like, "Are we asking now? Because like if you're like if you're thinking about it and if you actually want to like maybe do this, don't say yes if you're still on Boston. I feel like that's kind of mean."
Honestly, I don't even know if he's on Boston anymore.
Nick? Oh. Do you think?
I don't know. Because I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, okay. I want to see your receipts.
So then Sand goes into the strip club to meet. No, Ray goes into the strip club to meet Sand's mom. And they sit and chat, and Ray says that he yelled at him unintentionally and said some harsh things to him. And she kind of explains that Sand really cared about people, sometimes too much, where it can be annoying and too overbearing. And how he does it to her, and Ray's like, yeah, he does that to me too. And she's like, yeah, that's because he cares about you.
He puts others first above himself. Like, he'd much rather take care of other people than take care of himself at all.
Yeah.
Which is like, honestly, it kind of makes me think of that made me think of yeah, how'd you do that?
Because I literally was thinking that too.
I was like, very Sonu of you.
Yeah. And then we got Sand. He apparently seemed like he was going to talk to his dad, maybe?
Yeah, it looked like he was maybe going to think about doing it, but he didn't. No, I wonder if he'll do it in the last one. Do you think Bets, do you think he'll do it in the last one? Tell his dad?
Ooh.
Or will he just leave it?
I think this scene shows that he wants to. So I don't see why not.
Yeah,
like,
I see that.
No one made him come here. No one forced him to come here to talk to his dad this time. It seemed like he was going to do it of his own free will if Ray didn't come in and stop him unintentionally. But like, yeah. I mean, maybe we won't see it. Maybe he'll mention it and say like, yeah, I talked to my dad, you know. Yeah, that whole sort of, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not that important to do, where like it's gonna definitely be shown and seen and talked about, but also it's kind of just like
not story wise.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say probably
it could be. Also, part of me was like, kind of, I liked the fact that he was like, oh yeah, I know who my dad is. I've known him for a bit, but like, I don't want to say anything. And he was okay with that, kind of. It seemed like he was okay with that when he mentioned it to Ray first time. And I was like, I like that. I like that he's just like, yeah, but I've got my mom. I honestly don't care. Like, that's like, but then we noticed that he does go to this place and see him play saxophone, so maybe he does care a little bit. So it might be something that he's been thinking about, and we'll see if that comes to close the next one.
I think it was more that he knew who he was, but he didn't really know him. And then when he met him last episode, like, you know, seeing him like play saxophone and like kind of saw how he is, he's kind of like, okay, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Like, maybe it'd be good to meet him. And
because he like knew who he was, but I don't think he ever spoke to him. And now that he's spoken to him, he's like, he seems like a chill dude. Maybe I could.
Yeah. But no, Ray does come over, stops him by crying, saying he's sorry, and hugs him.
And they both cry, and then they're hugging each other, and oh my god, I love that so much! I was losing my mind watching this episode. I was like, oh, wait a minute. So, they're back on top. Yeah, they're back on top is my favorite. I'm sorry.
Were they ever not on your favorites?
No, who knows? Probably not.
I was gonna say, it seemed like they were always up there.
I really love that.
Then they're in the bath together.
Yeah. Their chemistry's nuts. Like, even when they're quiet and not talking, you could just feel it. Like,
Yeah.
their chemistry's amazing. I also wanted to point out, why is he drinking?
Okay.
Throughout this whole episode! This whole episode! He keeps drinking!
So I saw somewhere on Twitter
Okay.
that someone said apparently Thai rehab is different.
Oh.
Where in more of it, where you don't go cold turkey right away. It's kind of like you lessen your alcohol intake.
Oh.
Slowly and surely until I don't know if it's like permanently or maybe it's like once I don't know how they do it, but like I did see like because someone pointed out that on Twitter and someone responded saying like no, Thai rehab is different. Like it kind of just like lowers your alcohol intake than you normally do because otherwise if you just go cold turkey, the odds of relapsing is higher.
That seems like it would work better than the techniques that are currently used here. Like, it's very cold turkey here, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but it's I mean I'm not an alcoholic, so I don't really know.
Neither am I.
I don't work in rehab. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't actually know, but like I feel like judging by from what I know, which is very little, I feel like that seems like something that could work very well. To just lessen it and lessen it and lessen it to where eventually you're just like, oh no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like that would work pretty well.
Yeah. And Sam kind of explains the whole situation when his dad offered him the money. He didn't really want to. And he talked about how he never really cared that much about anyone before, which is why he wanted Ray to get help himself and like get a health checkup every year, do all that stuff. And yeah, reminds him again about the whole driving, like don't drive when he's drunk thing.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah. Then with Mew and Boeing.
This guy, I swear to fucking God. This guy. Done. I've had it up to here.
Really?
Yes!
I like him.
I don't. he's like, in a weird way, he's like a worse Boston.
Okay, he's not that bad.
Okay, but you gotta admit you see this because he's doing the same manipulation shit on a lot of different people.
I'm feeling the manipulative energy. Fully manipulation.
I'm feeling manipulative energy, to be honest with you. I really am.
I mean, yeah, but that just could be his vibe.
I don't know. Some of the things he's saying are a little questionable.
I have a little maybe reason why I don't believe that, and we'll talk. And it kind of plays into the scene then later, so we'll.
Well, I have a vibe for you.
Well, yeah, you showed me some of them earlier.
I didn't show you the vibe, did I?
Oh no, but no, I'm not the vibe, but him talking.
Oh no! I have a vibe.
Oh, a vibe. Oh, a vibe. That's fun.
I have a vibe. Like,
that means he's in the finale.
I can't. Well, duh. I can't
didn't know that. I don't know.
But
I watched the promos.
I can't wait to tell you more of the story on this vibe though next episode because I can't tell you like the full thing here.
Do you not know the full story, or do you know the full story?
I know. It's a full story about what I was thinking when I was watching the promo because and leading up to the promo because I was thinking something. I thought something in this episode, and I was like, ha. And then I saw the promo, and I was like, the fuck. So I can't wait to explain more of that to you, but I can't. Okay. I can't really give you everything.
Okay, well, we'll say that till the end.
Okay.
But Mew kind of brings up top, and Bowen's kind of like, yeah, the problem, like, us talking together, and he's probably jealous. And kind of says it's good for him to be jealous. Like, kind of showed that he can't do whatever he wants with everyone, take people for granted, all that stuff.
I think he gets it. Like, I think you guys have fucked with him enough.
Yeah. No, I do agree.
Okay.
I think, yeah, but, you know.
I think it's time to stop now.
Yeah. But Mew kind of says he knows how to deal with a person like that, and he wants to give him a second chance. And Bowen's kind of like, are you sure? Because, 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long, he'll end up with someone else.
See, that's manipulative, okay? That's because he knows what that means. Like, the way he's saying it to him is manipulative. Always bringing up the, ooh, but what if? Like, if he's thinking and wanting to give someone a second chance, he's wanting to give someone a second chance. But then him bringing up the, Are you sure? Because in 3 months he's totally gonna dump you again. Like, that's, I don't know. That's questionable. I don't like that he's saying that.
I mean,
you could bring up the argument that, oh, he's just trying to warn him because it's the 3 months thing. It always happens. He's just making sure he's totally sure. But judging by who this character is and the way we've seen him talk and interact with everyone in this show so far, obviously he doesn't give a fuck about warning him. It's to fuck with Top. So then it turns it into a manipulative sentence.
yeah, no. So I will say, in this situation, I do think he's being manipulative.
Yes.
He is. Oh, I fell.
You fell. I knocked my foot on the table. That was an oops. Okay. It's fine. It's chill. Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm good?
You're good.
Okay.
You're not broken.
Okay. No, in this situation, I do think he's being manipulative. Because I think in this moment he is just trying to hurt Top.
Yeah.
And Mew kind of realizes that, and he's like, no, like, I actually don't trust you. I know you don't like me that much. You're just doing this to get back at Top. And that's calling him out. And he's kind of like, okay, fine. Like, are you really going to date him even though you know, like, you don't think it'll last? And Mew's kind of like, I'll give it a chance, yeah.
Yeah, because what's life if you're not going to take a risk on it?
Yeah.
Like, might as well try.
Which plays into later scenes later, I will add.
I know, it does. It does. Like, why not just try? You'll never know if you don't try.
Yeah.
Which is, I never take my own advice. I'm so good at giving advice in these podcasts.
No, I know. Yeah, no, me too. Don't worry, I get it.
And when real life comes along, I'm just like, ew, why would I do that? I'm never gonna do that. No. Me say anything first? Funny.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Then we're with Boss and Nick at a club.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This whole scene is golden.
Yeah, they find a Tom. And Nick's like, hold up, do not go there and try to beat the shit out of him. We'll handle this my way.
He's like, no. Remember, I'm sneaky. And I was like, wait, was Billy right? Is he gonna get bugged? I
thought I was kind of right.
You were a little right. He did get, like...
It wasn't the way I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, it wasn't, like, bugged. It was, like... But it was caught in the act-ish. Like...
I mean, he was caught in the act.
Yeah, it was... It was caught.
He was caught with his pants down.
There you go. That's the way to say
That's how you say it. Anyway, Nick comes over, immediately starts flirting with a Tom.
I was like, Nick, you little shit. This is genius.
It works. It is so good.
Well done.
And he's like, hey, I like you. Can I hit on you? And that Tom's like, don't you think this is too fast? And Nick's like, I can go faster.
Sir. I was like choking. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah. Then he starts kissing him. And
oh my god.
He's in the bathroom. They start getting handsy in the stall. Then Boston just busts the door open, recording them.
Ah! So smart.
Yeah. And Boston kind of yells at him. He's like, I'm doing exactly what you told your sister.
Yeah.
I did.
You telling her I did this? Fine, I'll do this. Let's do it.
Yeah. Tom's like, oh, I'm sorry, Boston. I just want you to love me like I love you. I shouldn't have done that, blah, 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 all that shit.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Are you saying? Don't give a fuck. You lied.
And this is the interesting part I want to say, is Boston says, how can you love me after sleeping together just once? Just because I'm the first man you slept with? And the camera pans to Nick, and he has a reaction shot to it.
What was it?
I mean, it's hard to describe. It almost seemed like he could relate to that.
Oh, you make a good point. Because, like, honestly, he could have been the first guy that Boston slept with. We don't know.
Yeah,
but
and judging by, like, the later scenes with Nick and Boston, how Nick never really gives him a solid answer when Boston asks if he wants to be his boyfriend, which is what Nick really wanted this whole time. He doesn't really give him a solid answer. I think Nick might be... I don't want to say he's done with him, but I don't think he exactly wants him like he did before.
You make some very good points. Oh.
Yeah.
I did not think of it, but now that you connect, like, the look and, like, the situation and the possibility that he's in the same situation, it makes me think, oh, he could be now looking at this going, oh, that's why I was so into him. And it can be making him rethink everything. And then just be like, I don't actually want to be with him. So it all clicks. It all could very well click. So that's a very good theory.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, not that
Uh,
like I desperately want them to be together, because Boston's been a dick this entire show, and he's only starting now to be a nicer person. But oh, wow.
I'm very curious to see where I think right now I'm the most curious about these two in the last episode because
Yeah,
I don't really have a solid idea where they're gonna go.
I'm curious too. This is gonna be very interesting.
And then again, kind of to go into Nick's whole thing with maybe seeing him in Adam's perspective,
Hmm.
he says like, "Yeah, look, I get it. Like I've been in your situation. Like it's hard to fall in love with an asshole. Trust me, I've been there.
I've been there.
He just happened to walk into your life at a time you were lost,
Yeah.
but you shouldn't fall for him because of that." So
Ooh. Oh, he's saying certain things. I'm gonna agree with you.
yeah,
I'm starting to agree with you.
I'm just saying.
Also, Adam literally this is okay, this is the first time I think I've ever really gone, yeah, Boston! Like, I've never said that in my fucking whole time watching this show. But Adam says, like, oh, but you turned me gay. And he's just like, no, you already
God.
were. Okay, you were already into dudes.
Okay, to be fair, I think Chum said that same thing in the last episode when she was yelling at Boston. She says something along the lines where like, where we're like, oh, he was never interested in a guy before you showed up or something, or like something like
Really?
that.
I didn't even notice that.
Something like that, because I was like, hey, Chum, don't. That's not good.
No.
Yeah. But
but
we will talk about Chum when we get there.
yeah. I like that Boston is like consistent though, because we also saw him in like 3 episodes ago or something, like Halloween Party, where he is talking about the same thing, where he's just like, oh, how did you know you're into guys? He's like, or when did you become into guys? He's like, oh, I've always been in it. It's just ever since I was born.
Yeah.
And literally Adam was like, I didn't know you could be born gay or something like that. And I was like, yeah, duh. He's like, well, yeah, of course. And so I like that Boston is consistent in the fact it's like, no, obviously I didn't turn you gay, because that's not
Yeah.
something someone can be turned. So I like the way that he was continuing on with the same like opinion and everything like that, being like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? So consistent and great. That I actually really loved that moment.
Yeah. Then we have Ray telling kids to brush their teeth.
Aww. And as someone who's had a problem with brushing your teeth in the past, I'm doing very well now. But as someone who's had a problem with it, I was watching this going, okay, fine. I'll go brush them.
But Ray's struggling a bit. He asks Sam for help, and Sam helps. Tells him that bugs will get in your teeth if you don't brush your teeth.
Oh my god, traumatizing. Okay, I'll brush them now.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Adorable though. That was a cute scene.
That was really cute. I like it. Then afterwards, I think they're at the like community service office or whatever.
Yeah.
And Ray says like, "Hey, when we're done with rehab, we should have a music festival in some country."
Hell yeah, but the problem is like, there's a lot of alcohol at music festivals, so I hope it's not too like, because I know I know I've seen people like relapse if they go to a place where a lot of alcohol is. So like,
yeah,
I just worry. But if there's a different like system to like getting clean here, maybe he'll be totally fine to go to one. So I don't know, but it could be fun. Honestly, I want to go to a music festival.
Yeah, and Sam kind of mentions like a group like in Japan, like they could go there. And Ray says, "I don't really care about the bands. I just want to be dancing with you, like all that stuff, with my arms wrapped around you."
Ooh.
Which is interesting to note that for later. Put
Why?
that in the bank for later.
Why?
Put it in the bank for later. Just do it.
I mean, I do notice something later that's mentioned, and I'm wondering if you're talking about that. I think you might be talking about that.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a possibility. Does it have to do with
Boeing.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking thought so. I did notice that, and I was like, oh, why did you say that? No. Please don't tell me you're replacing your fucking ex.
I'm just saying. Anyway, then we're at Mew's mom's shops, and they're decorating for Christmas. all that stuff. It's really nice. Top comes over to help out. And Mew says, like, oh, why didn't you tell me you were coming? You weren't answering my calls. And Top says I was busy at the hotel. Which is obviously a lie.
Lies.
Yes. And Mew says, well, okay, well, why are you here? And Top says, like, oh, he told his mom that he would come and help out. Which, I like that Top seems to be trying to keep his distance from Mew. Like, and I do think that the only reason he did come here was to help his moms.
Yeah.
Because I think in the episode we saw them in the first time, like, she did say, like, oh, yeah, come over for the Christmas when we set up and everything. Exactly. And he's like, yeah, I would love to do that. And he kind of already made that plan.
I like that because if he was going, like, strong with it, he'd obviously show up and be like, oh, I'm here to win you back or something like that, which I think wouldn't have worked with Mew anyway. So I think that he is here to definitely help out his moms and get on their good side. But in turn, if that also gets on Mew's good side and shows him that he's committing a little more, that's not a bad thing either. Yeah. But he's not being too overbearing with it and helping his moms in the process.
It also says a lot that Mew called him and he didn't answer.
Yeah, it does. You're starting to lose him, friend. you gotta fix whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah. And then his moms come out, greet Top, and they're like, oh, you should spend the night. And he's like, no, it's okay, I have a hotel in the city. And he says, like, he doesn't really want to be a bother. And Mew says, like, no, you can stay in my room. Like, driving back to the city at night isn't safe.
Giving in a little bit, great.
Yeah. But Top says no. Like, he prefers to sleep alone. Which we know is a lie.
Which we know is a lie.
But again, it's going back to putting the distance there. Because at this point, I think Top is still skeptical of Mew trying to hurt him with Boeing. So he's trying to keep his distance from Mew to protect himself from getting hurt.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
I really like that we're seeing that. Like, usually it would just be like Top being like, no, just like stop, like, I think you've done enough, it's fine. But the fact that we see him start pulling away, like actively pulling away, like we don't just maybe hear about it, we literally see him do these little things that are showing that he's putting some distance between him and Mew, is very, like, it's new. Like, I don't really see that in BLs a lot. You just have someone trying to win someone back. But in this, he's like, I don't know, you've been hurting me too, so I'm gonna step back as well. I like that we're seeing that. It's showing a even more human side to Top, which we did already see, but I like that we're kind of getting back on his good side by seeing, like, him maybe be a little, not that it's a good thing, but him being the victim. And show that this isn't good from his side either.
Yeah. Then they're inside in the kitchen, and Top's doing dishes, but Mew tries to come in and help and do it for him, and they start fighting over it a little bit. Break glass.
Jesus, the dish.
Yeah. And Top says, like, why don't you trust me to do the dishes? Like, I said I could do it.
He has no trust in him.
Yeah. But Mew says he's sorry about Boeing and apologizes for that.
Good.
And Top kind of says, like, what you're doing proves that you can never forget about what Boss and I did.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
And Mew, again, to Mew's point, he says, like, yeah, how am I supposed to forget about that? Like, I can't just make myself forget about it. And Top says, like, then what's the point of being back together?
Exactly. He says, I feel like Mew at one point says, like, look, I'm giving you a chance. It's like, but, you're not really giving him that chance, though. Yeah, like, it's like you're saying that you are, but you're not putting in the work yourself to try and either forgive or forget, depending on what you can do, what happened. Like, you're not, you gotta put in the work too. If you're gonna give him a chance, you have to actively put in that work, not just say, yeah, okay, I'll give you another chance. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Then Sand seems to be getting ready to perform, but Boeing shows up.
Gonna try and ruin another couple, I see.
And he's like, hey, look, you got the same guitar, aren't you gonna get a new one? And Sand's like, why are you here? And he's like, oh, like, it's been a while since I've seen you.
Okay. And bye.
We find out that he applied for a flight attendant or flight airline.
I've written here, good, fly away.
Which makes sense because he gave Boston a little, like, model airplane thing.
Yeah, and his name is Boeing, so, like, it's
I don't know what Boeing means.
You don't know what Boeing means? It's
Threesome?
yeah, it's like the types of planes that
Type
are
of plane?
yeah, if you go on like a big plane with a bunch of seats, it would be like maybe the Boeing 77 or 727 or something like that.
Oh.
Like it's a type of plane, like the type of plane you get on. Like
Oh.
if you look at your ticket whenever you fly somewhere, it'll say like aircraft and then it'll be like Boeing 737 or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Boeing is I think it's a company, to be honest with you, that makes planes, but Boeing.
Ah.
That's why I was like, that makes sense that he got. I thought that's what you were talking about when we were. He's like, oh, the plane, it's from Boeing or something like that.
What? No.
I feel like when we first saw the plane, you were like, I wonder if that's from the X, like or Boeing or something like that. But then we were like, oh, it's Boeing or something like that. There was something there. I don't remember. But
No, when I found out the actor's name was Boeing, I was like, that's who it is.
I thought you meant that because you were like, oh, aircraft, Boeing.
No, I.
That's what I
know
thought.
Until this very moment.
That's what I thought. I was like, you're right. It's totally Boeing aircraft.
No, I did not.
Oh my god.
But then Sand says like, "Oh, I'm sure you'll make it," and then goes up to start performing, and Boeing says like, "I'll be at the usual table."
I need him to leave.
And I think we will take a break here. And when we come back, we will talk about
everything else.
Yeah, more with Boeing.
Jesus.
And all the other couples. So, we will be right back. And we are back with our recap of Only Friends episode 11. So, one of Mew's moms comes over after he's cleaned the table, and she's like, "Are you gonna fight with Top?" And he's
Obviously.
like, "Yeah." And his other mom comes over, they kind of give him some advice.
Mom advice.
And he kind of says, like, yeah, he did something bad and all that, but he still loves him. And she kind of says, like, if you still love him, you might have to forgive but not forget. Like, when you two fight, don't attack him with his old wrong actions. If you decide to give him a chance, you really need to move on too.
Yeah. Honestly,
which is very good.
Very good. Yeah, you really... Yeah, because honestly, it's just causing him pain as well, not letting it go. Mm-hmm. And eventually, you just have to bite the bullet and just let it go, because at the end of the day, you're just causing yourself more pain, just constantly sitting in it and being mad about it.
Yeah. And then Top comes over. Turns out he didn't actually leave. And he says, like, hey, can I spend the night here?
Already said you could.
And Mew says, like, oh, I thought you left, or you weren't spending the night. And Top says, like, I still want to see my chance to cuddle with you.
I mean, okay.
So that night they're in bed, and Top asks Mew if he still loves him. And Mew says yes. And he says, I love him, you too.
This scene was really good. I liked this
so
scene.
Good.
This was such a good scene. The acting in this scene was spectacular. The watery eyes that Forrest had. Oh my gosh, incredible, incredible.
It's also so real too. Like, this isn't one of your like real. Typical BL fairy tale conversations. This is like a very real conversation. I love it.
It felt so real, and it felt so intimate and real, and like they were speaking about something that was like fully happening. It didn't seem like that they were acting in a scene. Like, it was very much like, what are we like? I love you, but I don't know what to do. And it's I love this scene.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And Top says, like, I know I did, can't be undone. You want to pay and take revenge on me, but I want to let you know that you don't have to do anything, because I've suffered enough. I'm disgusted with myself already just by thinking about not being able to hold you again.
He suffered enough.
Yeah.
I can't believe, like the first half of the show, I was just like, he made his bed, he gotta lie in it. And like, now I'm
and
just
he
like,
did for a while.
I know he did. That's the thing. So I think I was like, okay, chill. He's lying in his bed. Can you forgive him now? I was like,
Yeah.
he suffered enough. Please let him back in.
And Mew responds to that saying like, I know, but one day if we fight, I might bring this up again to hurt you.
Which is a valid thing to be worried about.
Yeah, and Top says, I understand. But we'll just leave that to the future.
Exactly. You can't be that worried about the future right now. Just if you love each other and you just want to be together, just let it go and live in the present for now. And if it comes up later, then deal with it later. But for now, think about the now.
Yeah.
Also, during this whole scene, as they were talking, I felt this like I was like happy that they were like talking to each other and actually communicating about this, because like I've been yelling at them too for the last 2 fucking episodes. But also, I was like, there was this underlying sense of this might not last, and I don't know why I felt that. Like I felt a little worried about them while I was watching this scene. Like, what if they don't end up together? What if they decide that they don't?
I felt that more in the other scene with Mew and Boeing. Where Boeing kind of says like, we're like, you aren't gonna end up together, it's not gonna last, and Mew's like, I don't know if that's gonna last or not, but I want to give him a chance.
I see that, but I don't know what it is. It wasn't even said in words, but I felt like the conversation they were having was very much like, I want this, but I want this. Then how could we possibly make it work? But I was getting that sense, and I was like, oh, what if they don't make it work then? What if they just let it go and just let each other go? Oh, I don't know. All these couples for me, except for, I don't know, Ray and San could be a possible, like, I don't know what's gonna fucking happen with them either. But because I don't know what's happening in the pool. Who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in the pool?
Threesome pool.
But but all of these couples, if you want to be really technical about it, still hang in the balance. No one is confirmed yet.
I agree.
No, like the last episode is this Saturday, and there's no one who's 100% totally gonna end up together.
There is no guarantee for any endgame couple.
I love that. I adore that.
I do too.
That makes me really excited.
I'm almost positive that Boss and Nick are gonna last.
No, I don't think they are either. That's
because again later we'll get there, but Boston again brings up leaving to go to New York in a few months now. We have a set time now, and we'll talk more about that there. But I don't see them lasting.
I don't see them lasting now that you're mentioning it. I thought they would, because I was thinking about it, but I was like, oh wait, but now that you're mentioning all this shit, I was like,
well, that too. Yeah, there's whole.
You make a fucking point. So, I don't know, man. No one's guaranteed, and I find that really interesting. That it reminds me a little of when I was first watching Light on Me, because until like maybe the last like 2 or 3 episodes, I want to say, I wasn't 100% on who was gonna end up with who. Like until I honestly till the last episode, because until Taekyung like turns his hand around and holds Shinu's hand and said, "Let's go." When Taewon is sitting there asleep at the table, I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna end up together. That was when I was sure. Like, before that, I was a little sure, but I was like maybe 85-90%. I wasn't 100% sure about fucking any couple until the last episode. So this is reminding me a lot of that incident.
So then we got Ray and San getting their passport pictures taken.
Yeah, and they look good. How you look that good in your passport photo?
Yeah.
I don't. I fucking don't.
No. And yeah, they talk about like traveling and how like Ray wants to treat San to traveling, and San's like, no, that's your dad's money. He's like, well, I can make money from the hostel, so maybe I'll have money and we can go take you to music festivals around the world. And then Ray finds an album he wants to listen to, puts it in, starts singing aloud to everyone in the not restaurant, but the fucking store.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing.
That was cute though. I was like, are you singing? What are you doing?
I was like, dude, stop. This is real bad. This is real cringe.
Dude, it was so cute. Like, that's how I would never sing out loud in public because I know I suck. But it feels like something I still would like do, because whenever I'm listening to a song, I still get into it, but I just don't sing. I just go like.
Well, that's normal. That's like a normal thing, I think.
Still, people would turn around and be like,
Well, that's more if they see you, where, like, if they hear you, it's more like, oh, that's... Then they turn around and look at you, and then they see you, and they're like, wow, this person's just going off.
It's so funny.
Then when they leave, Sam mentioned that Boeing stopped by to see him at the club the other day. And Ray's like, who's that? And then he's like, wait, the ex that dumped you for Top.
That's the one.
Which also confirms that Boeing dumped Sand for Top. Which means there was no cheating involved.
Oh.
Just putting that out there for y'all.
Well, there could have been, but it could have just been the way he said it. Because, like, he only heard the story from Sand as well.
Well, Sand had always said that Top stole Sand's boyfriend.
Yeah, but then even so, like, still he would have left Sand for Top. That would be the situation if Top stole him. So I guess he just heard it from Sand, and it's just, this is how he's saying it. I don't think it's him saying, no, I didn't cheat at all.
Well, that's not, like, no, that's what I feel like everyone has played out that Top and Boeing cheated on Sand, essentially. That's how everyone's been making it up.
Judging from what I've seen in this episode alone, I'm pretty sure that if anything fucking happened, Boeing fucked Top, and then Top didn't fucking know about Sand. Yeah. I think it's all Boeing. I honestly think it's all Boeing, and I'm gonna tell you why next episode.
What?
I'll tell you why I think that next episode.
I mean, I don't know.
I honestly, judging from what I've seen, I honestly think Boeing fucked Top and didn't tell Top that Sand was there, maybe. Okay. And then Boeing was like, ooh, I like him, I'm gonna go with him. And he left Sand, went with Top, and then Top was like 3 months later, like, oh, sorry, bye. And then Boeing is now coming back to Sand and being like, oh, I've been dumped, what's up?
Okay. I agree with all of that, except for the fact that Boeing fucked Top. I think Top fucked Boeing.
Well, okay, Top could have fucked Boeing 100%, but the point I'm making here is that he didn't know about him dating Sand.
No, that I agree with.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. That's
what I meant. Are you...
Yes, that's the point I was trying to make.
No, my fucking god, no. That's not... had nothing to do with that.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I was not making that point at all.
From Top's perspective.
Okay, fine. Top fucked Boeing.
There we go. It's literally his name.
But it was Boeing that...
Boeing initiated it.
Yes, Boeing's fault.
Just like Boston did with Top, essentially. It's like that.
Yeah, Boeing's fault. 100%. Judging by what I've seen, Boeing's fault.
Yeah. So Ray's like, oh, should I be jealous? And Sam's like, no, you have nothing to worry about.
And he was, I like this scene because, like, take away the last scene, because it doesn't add to this really well. But I mean, maybe, I don't even fucking know. But this scene I do like, that he was just like, okay, and then I was like, oh, trust.
Yeah.
There was trust there for a second. He was just like,
in theory, there was trust.
Don't take any of the last scenes into account. When I hadn't seen those.
I feel like they're the important scenes to take into account. That's why they're the last ones.
I hadn't seen those yet when I wrote this down, but I went, trust.
It's also, and we'll get more to that later, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, then we gotta talk about the scene.
Okay. I have something to say here.
Yeah, I think we all have something to say.
Yeah.
Essentially, a Tom comes clean, and Shim's kind of like, oh, it's fine. At least you know you like guys now.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
that's literally it.
I've written down here, I was like, she needs to be more mad at him, I'm thinking.
The only excuse I can give her, really, is that she has, like, maybe, like, big sibling goggles on right now, and kind of like, oh,
I was about to say, brother goggles!
That's what I think it's more like, oh, she's so protective of him, and kind of like, it's kind of like, oh, you can do no wrong, really. You are, like, you know, my little sibling. I will protect you, all that. I think that's really the reason why.
Yeah,
but it's still not great. I feel like maybe next episode she'll, like, be like, hey, like, I'm forgiving you and all that shit, but don't do that again, because that's real bad. Here's why, and kind of, you know, have that talk. I don't think it's going to happen next episode.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I feel like even if we got a little bit being like, oh, I forgive you, it's fine, you know, hug, all this scene we saw, and then afterward was like, but don't ever do that again, because that's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, a little something would have been great.
I don't think we're going to get any of that.
No.
I think she really needed to be a little more mad at him. Even a little more would have been good. Like, hey, what the fuck? But alright. Like, even the smallest sentence, I would have taken it. But she needed to be more mad at him.
Yeah.
She did.
She wasn't even a little mad at him. I think she was just
No.
like, oh, like, it's essentially like, oh, at least you now know you like guys.
Yeah,
That's
it was more like it was like he just came, it was more like he just came out to her, and she's just like that was his way of coming out to her. It's like, oh, you were just afraid to tell me that you like guys. Oh, okay. It's like, okay, that's not the point here. Is he was afraid to tell you.
It's a point, not
it's
the
a point. It's a point. But but he was the problem is he was afraid to tell you, so he lied badly.
It's yeah.
It was a bad lie. It was not a bad lie, but a lie that was horrible and shouldn't have been. In it. Yes, that lie should never have been said. So I feel like that's what we need to be focusing on. You could be like, oh, well, I love you and I support you and I'm glad you now know this, but you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That butt needed to be in there and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, no one's perfect in the show, and I guess that's Jim's character flaw.
Oh no, she didn't have one.
Everyone has to have one.
Fuck.
This is Shroom's now, I guess.
No.
Because she hadn't had one before this, and this is something.
Honestly, I think the only person who doesn't have a character flaw in this is... What's his fucking name? Jenny's boyfriend.
Yeah. I mean,
because
Plug. I think it's...
Plug, yes.
Maybe... I mean, I feel like their whole breakup was kind of like both of their characters' flaws a little bit.
I do agree with that, but also, I think it was mainly because Jenny didn't want to be heartbroken again, and so she just outright said, no, like, we can't move forward in our relationship. And he got rightfully kind of upset about that. And so he left, but he came back was the thing. Because he knew that this was probably just her being scared and being afraid. And so he came back quite quickly. And it was only like, what, 2 episodes later? And 2 or 3 maybe. And was like, but let's figure this out together kind of thing. And so I think it wasn't as much of a flaw, it was just an initial reaction.
Yeah.
So I think he's literally the only person in the show that doesn't have a character.
I'd agree.
He's the one.
Yeah. Then with Boston and Nick, Boston's taking a lot of photos of Nick. He's like, stop. And he's like, oh, what? I already used all the film on you.
Damn. That's a lot of film. That's a lot of photo sessions.
Yeah. And Boston kind of says, like, hey, you know I'm gonna live in New York in a few months, right?
So a few months.
And Nick said, like, oh, that's the reason why you don't want to get in a serious relation with anyone. It's because you're gonna leave.
Which is what I said. Kind of. I kind of said that. I didn't really say that. I
don't remember you saying that.
I was going for the I love you angle, or the not knowing that people loved him for him kind of angle. Which is still true, but I digress.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that was part of it. I feel like everyone kind of knew that a little bit when we found out he wanted to go to New York. It's the reason. But
we didn't think it was like as much of a tag on as it maybe was.
And Boston says, but you could be my exception.
The exception. That was a vibe last week, if you remember.
Oh, I did not remember that.
Oh yeah, let's see. The vibes last week were trouble forgetting, which was Mew's thing.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that.
An exception, question mark.
Oh, I guess this was it.
And
not the only couple. Boeing,
yes,
ruining.
That's right. I wrote down something completely different here and then changed it when we did the podcast. I wrote down, as K-pop idol Jessie once said, I started the drama, what do you mean?
Oh.
Which I wanted to become a new thing. Whenever someone is, like, being annoying, like, in a promo, I could just be like, I started the drama, what do you mean?
And Nick kind of says, like, oh, what? Because I helped you with Atom, you're returning the favor by becoming my boyfriend?
I was like, oh, what?
Which again, he like almost immediately rejects it at first.
Mm.
And Boston says like nobody made me realize who really cares about me. No matter how nasty or shitty I am, you will always stand by my side.
I'm worried about this backfiring because if you're right, and Nick definitely isn't into Boston anymore, like he was, I'm wondering if he'll be like, well, I'm actually not into you like that anymore. I don't actually want to date you or be your boyfriend. We can still be friends. But I wonder if Boston being like, oh, you're the one who's always going to be there, always going to stand by my side. I wonder if he'll be like, wait, now I don't have anyone who's standing by my side, and immediately backfire once he hears that he maybe doesn't want to date him anymore. And he'll go into full Boston mess mode again.
I mean, he's not really a mess if he's just sleeping around.
Well,
I mean, the reason we thought he was a mess was because he was hurting Nick, and then hurted Mew, and hurt Top, and did all that. Like that was a big reason he was the mess.
exactly.
So
we're not slut shaming here. We're not.
Yeah. So if Nick's not interested in him anymore, Nick won't get hurt. Top and Mew should know to stay away from him. Like at this point, he's not gonna outright hurt anyone indirectly.
No, he's not hurting anyone indirectly. But I mean, like, he'll go back to his previous ways, which nothing wrong with.
It's
Sleep
fine.
around.
He's here for a few months before he leaves for New York.
Exactly. He can sleep around as much as he wants.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if he'll is the problem here is I wonder if he'll go back to what he was doing mentally. Because I know he was like sleeping around and that's totally fine. Sleep around. But I think he was doing it because he felt that no one would stick around because they wouldn't love him for him. And so I wonder if he'll go back into that mentality of no one loves me for me kind of thing if he loses Nick, who he thinks right now is the only person who's going to be sticking by his side.
I mean, sucks for him, I guess. Like, I'll be honest. As great as Boston's quote-unquote redemption has been, it's not really a redemption. It's kind of just him... Because he never says, oh, I'm going to change and become a better person. It's kind of like, oh, Nick loves me for me, so that means I'm fine the way I am.
Yeah, it wasn't a redemption. It was really more like, there was no apology. Like,
yeah.
So...
But, I don't... Like, I felt bad for him with the whole Tom thing, because that wasn't his fault. That wasn't...
Exactly.
He never should have been blamed for that. But now we're at a point where I'm kind of like, Boston still hasn't really changed. He's still been himself. And now he's kind of like, oh, great, if Nick can love me for how nasty and shitty I am, then what's the point in changing?
Yeah.
And maybe if Nick does leave him, maybe he'll be like, oh, wow, the one person who I thought loved me for being nasty and shitty doesn't. Maybe, one, he'll revert back to like he was before, like you said. Or maybe he'll be like, maybe I really do need to change, because clearly no one will love me if I'm this nasty or shitty.
Maybe I really do need to change. Yeah. God damn. Like, because to be honest with you, yeah, the redemption arc wasn't as much of a redemption as it was him being like, oh, okay, someone does love me. But what's annoying is that it was really well written. So, like, I thought it was a redemption. It was written so well that I was like, this is so well done. But then I'm thinking back on it and I'm like, but it wasn't a redemption like I thought it was. It was just really a really well written something.
Yeah.
The
show is very well written that I can confuse you like that. I get it. But like,
I know, it's so well written. What do I do?
Yeah. And again, Boston kind of asked, do you want to change our status from friends with benefits to boyfriends?
I kept putting wow in here. I put it like twice.
Wow.
Wow. this is changing.
And Nick says, why would we want to be boyfriends? You're leaving anyway. And Boston says, I just want to spend the time I have left loving you.
It was another wow.
You will be the first person I call boyfriend.
Wow. I mean, he has changed a little bit, because he would never have said this before.
Yeah. But again, it's only to Nick, really. Like,
yeah. Well, hopefully he's not saying, will you be my boyfriend to anyone else?
well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Then they kiss, and Boston's like, oh, so that yes. And Nick's like, no, I'm drunk. And that's his answer.
See, now that you're saying all these things, I'm remembering it, and I'm like, actually?
And I also think maybe Nick wants to go back with Dan. I think that's why he didn't agree to be Dan's boyfriend in that moment, was because he wanted to sort things out with Boston first.
Yeah.
And, like, deal with that. And now, maybe next episode, we'll see him get together with Dan. I don't know.
You're making a very good point. And to be honest, that one scene, that amazing scene, like when he told him everything up front, like, yeah, I was totally in love with you. I just want to say sorry for bugging your car and all that.
Yeah.
And this is the last time you'll see me. I just wanted to end it here. I think that truly was him ending it there. And now that Boston is like back, it's not changing anything. Like maybe we thought it was. It's just that they've been back together, and Nick kind of got some closure when they both were crying by the pool at that one scene last episode, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the tears were for. But I don't think he's in love with him anymore. That's a very good point.
And it's funny because we talked about that being makeup sex. It may have been more breakup sex on Nick's end.
You might be right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it could have been, but also, are they still fucking?
I don't think since then, no.
Have they not? Because for some reason I got the vibe that they were.
I mean, not in this episode. We haven't seen it.
No, we haven't seen it, but I maybe it's just their vibe in general that makes me think they're fucking all the time.
I mean,
it's like implanted in my brain.
Like,
it wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea what next episode's gonna hold with them. Jesus. I mean, I know something, but
I know nothing. So then, Top and Mew return to Mew's apartment, and he mentioned that his mom is selling a place. And so he'll need to move out after graduation.
Aww.
And Top asks him to move in with him.
I was like, oh no. That's a little soon.
I was too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, this is a little bit too fast.
It's a little soon. And they kind of agree where he's like, yeah, it's a little fast, but I mean, like, I just want to be close with you and cuddle you every night. It's like, I get that need and that want, but I think you guys need to stay in, like, live in separate places for now, because you just got back together after like this horrific turn of events that lasted many an episode. So I think you guys need to just chill for a second and then maybe talk about it, as I said in the last podcast episode, maybe 3 months into the future. Maybe once you hit the 3-month mark, then you could start making future plans, because that was the whole problem with both of them. One, because Top was only dating people for 3 months, and two, because Mew found out that Top had only been dating everyone for 3 months. So he has that kind of insecurity and misconception in there somewhere. So I think once you hit that mark, you can talk about this, but I think right now it's way too soon.
I agree. I do actually like, I do like how they go about it though. Like, they kind of like end up like, you know, they're playfully being like, oh, come on, move in with me, you know, they tickle each other and do all that shit. Do real cute stuff. But then, at the end, it's kind of like Mew says, like, I'll need time to think about it. And Top says, that's fine. Take your time. I don't want to force you. I just want to spend more time with you.
I like that he says that.
And I do think a lot of that comes from the time he missed out with Mew.
Exactly.
He could have been with him.
And I think that what he needs is time spent with Mew right now, not necessarily living together. And I think once he gets that, they'll be able to have a discussion of, it might be a little too fast. So let's not move in together just yet. But I think because he's been missing out on so much Mew, he's like, I gotta have it now. I gotta live with you. I gotta do all that, because he missed him. So, but now that he'll be able to spend more time with him, I think it'll be easier for them to sit and talk and be like, I think it's too soon, because it is.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, but I do like that Mew as well was like, give me time to think, and he's like, okay. And so I'm glad they're gonna think about it at the very least.
Yeah. Well, Mew also said that after graduation, his mom is selling a place.
So that is some time.
Because we're in, like, what, Christmas time? If they were setting up the Christmas tree?
It's at the very least before Christmas, because I do remember them saying at one point, the shop is gonna open around Christmas time. So,
I mean, I don't know if they were planning to move in, like, right away so they can sell it early or what. I don't know if that was part of the plan, but I mean, I think if it's after graduation, or maybe even a little bit before graduation, there's still a good few months.
When is graduation in Thailand? Is it different? It's university. Are they graduating early, after winter break, or before winter break? When is university graduation?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up. Says May.
That's time. That's some time. They have some time then.
As well as the students who graduated the previous August and January.
January's a little closer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there'll be a time jump. I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
It's either January or May, in which case January's too soon. And May would be perfect if they're even thinking about it. So
yeah,
depends.
Yeah, we'll see. Then at the club, Ray gives Santa a guitar for his birthday because he forgot to give him a birthday present.
Yeah, you got him a guitar, the guitar he wanted. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Get you a rich boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, they're being cute when Santa starts fixing the guitar. Ray's like, "Oh, you look hot when you're so passionate about that."
Honestly, yeah, like I say this all the time. Competence is sexy. If you're competent in a subject, it's sexy.
Yeah.
Whether that be music, languages, I don't care what it is. If you're competent at it, you're hot.
Yeah. Then Boeing shows up.
Go away. For the love of God.
Sam's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And Boeing's like, "Oh, I got something to talk to you about, but you must be busy with your friend." So when Ray stands up and is like, "Oh, I'm his boyfriend."
Boyfriend, motherfucker. He is taken, he is not single. Go away.
It's interesting to note, because does that mean when Santa and Boeing talked last time, Santa never mentioned having a boyfriend?
I mean, I don't think he necessarily had to, because it was just Boeing walking in and being like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while." And he's just like, "Yeah, what are you doing here?" And he's just like, "I just came to watch for the hell of it. I'll be at my usual table." So I think that's all that really happened that night. So I don't think it really warranted him being like, "So this is how my life is now. I'm taken." Because, like, not Boeing, he wasn't thinking that Boeing maybe was, like, hitting on him. He just saw him there. He just came and said hi. But now it warrants it. Now him being like, "Can I talk to you for a sec?" "No, I have a boyfriend." Just to let you know, before you do talk to me, taken.
Okay.
That's my view on it, at the very least.
But then Santa kind of sends Ray home and is like, "Hey, I need to talk with Boeing. I'll call you later."
I don't like that he did this. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind. It depends on the conversation, though, because...
Well, we see the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, pre-conversation, I still not sure about the conversation, but pre-conversation, and kind of post, it's very much like, I think it's fine. They sent Ray away if his intention was to talk to Boeing and be like, "Hey, so, I have a boyfriend. Can you stop showing up at my place of work? I don't actually want to be friends with you." That kind of thing. I think it would, because that's a private conversation, and Ray doesn't necessarily need to be present for it, because he's not part of the past relationship. He could just be mentioned as the current relationship. And I think the Amy. I don't think the discussion was that bad. I might be missing some things, and you'll have to fill me in. But I don't think it was that bad. I think Sam did go into this with a view of saying, "Hey, you can't be doing this anymore. Like, we're over." Right?
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of what happened.
I feel like that was Sam's perspective.
Yeah, I figured.
So the conversation goes that Boeing was planning to invite Santa to an Arctic Monkeys concert, because he remembered that's one of Sam's favorite bands and he liked them. And Sam's like, "Oh, I thought all the tickets were sold out." And Boeing's like, "Yeah, but if you want to go with me, I would have tried to get you some." And then he says, like, "Oh, but now you're with Ray. Like, he seems to come from money and pretty fierce. Not really your type."
It's literally none of your business.
Well, Sam says, like, "Well, someone who is completely my type dumped me for someone else."
Oh, this conversation is like flirting with the line. It's just like...
Which means Sam confirmed that Boeing is his type, and that Ray isn't.
Which worries me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, like, maybe, okay, Ray...
Here's the thing. But, yeah, go on.
Okay, I don't think that Ray maybe initially was his type. However, I think getting to know him, and throughout all the challenges they've faced, I think he fell in love with him anyway, and now he is his type because he's him. He's the person he fell in love with. And that made him his type. But I think Boeing equally could have totally been his type, because his type on paper. But the fact that he didn't fall in love with him, he fell in love with Ray, means that Ray's his type. So it's, I think that's what we're juggling.
Well, maybe they were in love. You don't know.
Wait, what?
I said that maybe they were in love. Sand and Boeing were in love. You just don't. What do you think I said? You gave me a weird face. I'm like,
I thought first, I don't know why, but I thought you said you've never been in love. You don't know.
Oh, no.
I was like, no, wow.
Would I be the one to say that? Me of all people. Come on now.
I was like, wow.
No.
Wow.
Oh, no. I said they, like, you don't know, they could have been in love.
They could have been in love.
Because why would Sand still hold a grudge against Top for this long if...
No, yeah, they could have been in love. I'm not saying they definitely weren't in love. But I mean, like, on paper, he could have been his type. And so Boeing is like, oh, this is obviously your type because you dated me and maybe other people before me that were like this or something like that. But you've never dated, like, rich boys like Ray, because every time we've talked or something like that, like, as we saw Sand in the beginning being like, oh, you're just a rich boy, like go home to your, like, butler or some shit. He was saying, like, rich boy shit. Yeah. And obviously, like, that's what he was like, but when he fell in love with him, it didn't matter, you know? He's like, you're my type now because, like, I love you, kind of thing. You know? Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, I see that. And Boeing kind of admits that he was stupid for doing that.
Okay, well, sucks to suck.
He's been living with the guilt for a year, which proved their timeline that it was a year, like, ago-ish that they broke up.
Okay, sucks to suck. Bye.
And he says our dreams to do things together, to travel the world and go to all the music festivals and shit. Our dreams to travel. Where when Ray was talking, he said, I don't really care about the bands.
That's a good point. He didn't care about them. Okay, so are we putting a positive spin on this in the Ray direction or the Boeing direction? I can't tell.
I'm putting it more as this could be Boeing trying to get Sand back.
I see that. Obviously.
Like, having a genuine attempt. Like, this isn't manipulative. This isn't to shit on Ray. This isn't to hurt, whatever. This is, like, a genuine attempt. I think the reason was because with the whole Mew and Boeing situation, where he saw that Mew was willing to go back and, you know, give Top another chance, I think Boeing kind of saw that as, damn, maybe I should do that too. And we see that they did have dreams together that they shared. And also, I remember first said that, like, oh, he just has, like, I think it was, like, hot kiss with someone who he's very close with, and we all thought it was a mix, and turns out it was Boeing. And here we are. It still hasn't happened yet.
Wait, but it could have been Mark.
First, that wasn't someone in the main cast.
Shit.
I think that's what I got.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm just saying.
Oh no. I disagree on him not being manipulative. I think he still was being manipulative because that's just
in this scene?
Yes. In all scenes.
Look, he is not that bad.
I think he's that bad. I just think
he's not that bad.
I think he's that bad.
He's not that bad.
I honestly think he's that bad.
Look. He is here trying to give us a threesome. How can he be that bad? For that reason alone,
I understand that
he's not that bad.
He's trying to help us check something off the list. I get it. But I think this is just who he is. Like, when he doesn't get one, he'll go for another, and he'll go for, like, he seems to be trying to fuck everyone up. Like, he's dating. I think, okay, just the fact that even if he's not being manipulative in this scene, even if he's not, he still knows that Sand is taken, and he's dating someone right now. And the fact that he's trying to fuck it up is a little bitchy.
But he owns it. He literally says, like, I know you're with someone new right now, but
still bitchy.
I'm willing to be a bad guy, and I just want to know if I can have another chance.
Yeah, he admits it. He's like, even if I'm the bad guy. But that's my point. He's being the bad guy. He's still the bad guy. He's the bad guy in all these stories.
The real question is, how come Sand never answers them?
That's what I worried about when I watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So would he be the bad guy if Sand never gave him a direct no answer? Because so far it's kind of like, oh, I don't know what, I'm sure it happened in many shows where someone's like, I want to like kiss, I want to date you, I want to, whatever, and they're like, oh no, I'm dating someone, and they're kind of like, okay, but you're not saying you don't like me, like you're
Yeah, I
not
feel
still
like
into
that's
me.
been in quite a few shows.
I know that exactly. I can't think of an example. That's why I'm just being generic. But I feel like we're kind of in that situation where Sand has never said like, go away, I'm not into you anymore.
Well, obviously, because I
You
think
can't have a second chance.
that what happened with Top and Boeing and Sand and what all that stuff, I think, yeah, he was still dating Boeing when suddenly the rug was ripped out from under him, and Boeing said, "Oh, I'm going with Top."
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna happen. So I think because the rug was ripped out from under him, and they didn't just break it off. He never got over him. I think there's still a part of him that was just like, "Oh, I didn't really end it. Like we're still kind of like unfinished. Like what we didn't really completely end it. He just left to go with someone else." And so I don't think he got that closure, which I think that might be where this is coming from.
Maybe.
I hope.
Well, Ray sees this whole conversation.
Yes, he does.
I don't know if he hears the conversation, but he definitely sees it.
He definitely sees it. That's true.
And then it seems like they're leaving, and Boeing asks if he can go to his place, and Sam says it's not convenient because he had a roommate. And Boeing says, I'll go somewhere else then. I just want to be with someone tonight.
Yeah, see? No, I don't trust that. It's like, oh, I just want to be with someone tonight. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Fuck off. Like, you're obviously trying to get his pants.
And Sam says, like, it's fine if it's just friendship. And that's it. And
at least he made that clear.
Boeing says, like, you're always so nice to me. That's why I want you in my life. No matter what the status is. And he's touching his bag strap very sensually.
Not the bag strap. See?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, he's like, oh, no matter what, in what way I'm in your life, I just want to be in your life. It's like, yeah, but the problem is that you've just made it clear to him that you want him back. So no matter what place you have in his life, you're always going to be there going, but what if? Like in his ear or something, like, because you want to be more. So it's not compatible. It's not compatible.
You could argue the same thing about Ray and Mew this whole time, like most of the show. With that was the same situation. Where Ray was willing to be friends with him while still being in love with Mew. And Mew knew, I feel like everyone knew it. It wasn't a secret.
Yeah, but there's a difference, okay? Because I think Ray and Mew were closer. Like, they'd always been friends. They've been friends for a while. These two used to date. Who knows if they were friends beforehand? I don't.
We don't know. Exactly. We don't know for sure.
But we do know that they were a couple and they broke up because one of them went off with someone else. And yeah. I think that's a good enough, like, excuse to not continue any other friend relationship because something already happened there, and I think it's a bad idea to continue that if you're in a new relationship and this person's now trying to come back into your life.
Then why didn't Sam saying that?
Because I think he's been blindsided by him showing back up because it's been a year. It's been a year. And he's here again, and he's now in this new relationship, and he's like, what the fuck's going on? So I think maybe he's blindsided and he just needs a chance to think about it and be like, no.
Fair. Also, side note, real quick, how would it? That's been a year, and Sam still butthurt at Top and wants to start a fight with him every time he showed up. But with Boeing, the one who actually cheated on him and dumped him, he's like all fine and being friendly with.
I have answers.
Okay, what's the answer?
So he's still butthurt at Top because I have the answer. I swear it was in my mind. I just can't put it.
Okay.
I can't put it in words.
Okay.
So, in relationships, when someone cheats, more often than not, when the person who gets cheated on should be mad at their partner for sleeping with someone else, they a lot of the times get mad at the person that they slept on with, like aka Top. So, and obviously what I said before plays into it. Like, he never got the closure of the breakup because this all I think happened so fast with him just cheating on him and then going off with him and being like, bye. So he never got that closure in that breakup. So it's still hurting him because he never got it. And so he's projecting all of that onto Top. Hopefully not anymore, but he was projecting all of that onto Top because he's still not got that closure yet, and he's the one he's mad at, when he should be mad at Boeing, the person who cheated. However, they were in a relationship until the second that Boeing broke it off and been like, I cheated on someone else, goodbye, and then left.
Again, we don't know if he cheated. All we know is Boeing left Sam for Top.
I'm just saying.
Cause like we don't know if he cheated or not. I want like I still want a flashback of their situation. I don't think we're gonna get it.
I don't think we're gonna get it, left. But as do I. However, the point, cheated or not, he left him pretty abruptly to go with Top, is what we do know.
Yes, and that's canon.
Yes, that's canon. And so because it happened so abruptly and he didn't get that closure, his mind was still in the I love my boyfriend or I'm with my boyfriend set. So like he's not mad at him because he's remembering all the good shit. While when he sees Top, he remembers all the bad shit.
For a year.
Yeah. If he didn't get that closure, it's probably still sticking with him.
Well, that's just stupid then.
He never talked to Top and reconciled with him and with whatever happened. He saw what happened and said, fuck you, and left. So obviously he's not gonna, if they didn't talk it out and...
Well, Top tried to a few times.
Okay, yeah, recently. But if they didn't talk it out...
Well, Top had no reason to. That was not his fault.
Okay, but he thought it was, is the thing. So...
But it wasn't!
True, but he thought it was! So, I'm just trying to say this from the perspective of Sam's mind. He is still stuck in that, my boyfriend broke up with me because this dickhead came along. And no matter how much time has passed until he talks to Top and they communicate about what actually happened, and they all sit down and go, this is what fucking happened, we need to let it go. It's still sticking to him. It's still in his mind. And as his mom said, he cares very deeply. So I think that he gets hurt very easily as well. So I think it's probably not as easy for him to let it go and forgive than it would be to hold on to that grudge.
Well, Sam's just being stupid then.
Okay, no, he's fucking not. It's...
Top? No, there is no reason for Sam to be mad. Again, maybe he did cheat. Well, again, even if he did, we don't even know if Top knew about the relationship.
True, but as I said, it's a blind thing that sometimes people are more mad at the people that their ex slept with rather than their ex. I don't know why.
But that's like saying, okay, then Chum had a right to be mad at Boston for Atom's lie to her that he said about him because he heard it from one side.
No, I agree. It's not a good thing. I'm not saying Sand should be mad.
So he's being stupid.
No, he's not being stupid. This is a psychological phenomenon.
It's because he's... But again, if he had the same anger towards Boeing, that would be a different story. But it's not. It's like he's all willing to be friends with Boeing, where Top, who we don't even know if he did anything wrong.
But he never had any romantic feelings towards Top. He had them for Boeing.
Doesn't mean you have to hate someone.
No, but it's easier for him to hate Top because he had no connection to him than it is for him to hate Boeing, who he spent who knows how long dating and maybe being in love with. It's so much harder for him to be mad at him because of all these good memories than it is for him to be mad at Top, who just consists of one bad memory and is connected to one bad memory.
Okay, but Mew was in the same situation, and he was pissed at both of them.
Okay.
Rightfully so.
Humans are very different. They're not the same person. They react differently towards different things.
Okay, so we can agree that Sand should not have been mad at Top.
I agree with it. I agree with you on that. But no, don't say it.
So he was being
stupid. He wasn't being stupid. I'm not saying he should have been mad at Top. I'm saying that this is the way that his mind has come up with kind of like a coping mechanism to the situation that happened.
But it's unfair to Top, and that shouldn't
have been
It is unfair
to Top, yes, but I don't think Sand is being stupid. I think his mind is just stuck in this state.
His mind's being stupid then. Is that better?
No, okay? People go through things psychologically. It doesn't mean they're stupid.
No, but like when you give anger and like frustration to one person who we don't know really deserved it, who we're gonna say didn't deserve it from what we heard, that is stupid and wrong, and he shouldn't have done it.
I
Correct.
agree. I agree.
Okay.
No, I agree that
Okay.
he shouldn't be mad at Top anymore.
Yes.
And he maybe shouldn't have been mad at him to begin with. He should have been mad at his ex. However, this is what his mind did of saying, like, it in terms of all the people involved in the event, the person that he can connect the most bad emotion to is Top. And so that's where his mind is focusing. And honestly, I'm not calling him stupid for that, because it's just the way his mind was able to reconcile the event.
But it was stupid in that moment because because Top didn't necessarily hurt him in a way. It was Boeing who did it.
I know, but he can't. It's hard for him to be mad at Boeing because he dated him for who knows how long.
I get that, but like, it doesn't seem right to me, and like, I feel like Sand should acknowledge that, like, yes, here's the thing. I get
Maybe
it. That's
he
how his
will.
mind works. That's okay. Hang on. Okay. That is how Sand's mind works. Fair. Fine.
Fair.
It happened. It was still stupid and wrong, and I think Sand should acknowledge that at some point.
I do agree with you. I think that maybe if they sit down, hopefully in the next episode, maybe, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but maybe in the next episode, if it does happen, I think they could sit down and him and Top can be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you and Boeing were actually dating, or I didn't mean to steal your boyfriend and I also didn't, or something like that. He can explain his perspective, and then Sand can be like, I think I was just mad at you because I had just lost someone that I thought I would love forever, and then they were suddenly gone, and you seemed to be the reason at the time, and I didn't know how else to project that, and I'm sorry. I think they could have a very productive discussion about it.
I do too.
But I don't think that it was just him being stupid. I think there was so many more layers to it.
Everyone's a little stupid sometimes.
I agree. Everyone is a little
And this was Sand's moment of being stupid.
He's not stupid.
He's not stupid. No, Sand's not stupid. But in the moment of his reason for hating Top is stupid. It's how his mind works. Fine. That's just how he is. I'm not saying Sand as a person is stupid, but I'm saying his reason for hating Top is stupid.
I'll take that. Because
a
lot of other people do the same thing where they blame the person that their ex slept with.
Yeah,
and
I even think and in that moment they are being stupid.
Yes, it is stupid. That reasoning is stupid. However, it's just psychological the way it happens.
I get that. I understand it happens. It's stupid that it happened, and it's stupid that people do that. But it happens, and that's just the way they are. Fine, so be it.
Why was this the hill we were dying on?
Of all the things to fucking discuss, Sand being stupid was not the debate I thought we would have.
Why was this the hill that we were dying on? What the fuck was that? Okay.
Gee, okay.
Damn, alright.
We have like 3 minutes left, okay, of the episode.
Goodness.
Ray shows up.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, hey, he's like, oh, I was gonna come and take you home. And says like, oh, I can ride my bike home. And Ray's like, okay, Boeing, what about you? Want to come to my place? Like, we can continue the night there. I have a pool.
The second he said, why don't you come over? I was like,
Threesome?
I was like a meerkat at the TV, like, what'd you say? Did you say what I think you said? Threesome?
Dude, he mentioned having a pool. It's a whole thing.
Which is what he said when the girl was hanging out with Sand that one time outside the club, and he said, you want to come over? I have a pool. Maybe you could sleep with both of us.
I'm just saying.
It's connecting. It's connecting. The dots are there. I've connected them.
Dude, Sam being okay. This is another moment of Sam being stupid. He turned down a threesome.
He doesn't turn it down.
No. Okay, look. Okay. So Boeing and Ray are in the pool. They're chilling. They're like, come on, Sam, get in the water. It's fine. He's like, no, I don't have a change of clothes. And Ray's like, okay, then get naked. Boeing and I will too. And Boeing's like, yeah, sure, I'll get naked. Not that we haven't seen it before. Okay. And then he's like, no, I'll say my boxers. Then what was the argument of making that you don't have any clean clothes? Is you're gonna get in your boxers anyway.
Okay, I'm not trying to be like forcing him into anything, but maybe he just needs a little convincing. I like, boxers first, and then he'll get in the pool. And then once they loosen up a little bit in the pool, I think we can get there.
Okay, when two hot guys
drinking game
who you have already slept with both of them at one point or another offer to get in the pool naked together with both of them.
Let's change it to women. Thank you.
I'm not saying to you, I'm saying in
Okay.
general.
Okay, you said you, so I figured, I was like, well, if they were both there, I'd be like, who the fuck are you?
Okay. Two hot people who you have slept with both of them at one point or another.
Alright.
Are like, hey, let's get naked in the pool together. Is that not an invitation?
Yeah, it's an invitation, but would you accept it?
Yes.
Yeah, no hesitation.
Yes.
Yes.
You would be again, this is Sam being stupid for being a prude and not accepting the fucking threesome.
Okay, no, because it depends, to be honest with me. For me, it would depend on the situation. I like the situation in which I'm with both of these people. Like, am I dating one of them? How badly did things end with the other? Things like that. If I will say, it all depends on the situation. Like, if I'm on good terms with both of them, maybe, and I've ended things with both of them, and we're all clear on the fact that things are done, sure. But if there's some underlying, ooh, but what if, like with one of them and not with the other, but I'm dating one of them, but I'm not dating the other, there too many lines are crossing, and that could be a recipe for disaster.
I mean, okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay. In all honesty, Ray is 100% setting a trap for Sam.
I think so too.
However, me personally, I don't give a shit about that. I just want a threesome.
Okay, here's my thing, is like, half of me is like, don't give in. Obviously, this is a trap. And the other half of me is like, but we could cross it off the list. So, I'm we don't even need it for the list. Nothing. We will never get bingo with threesome. Never. But I want to check it off the list for some godforsaken reason.
Who cares? Yeah, I just want to see a threesome in this show. This is a show to do it.
I have a show for you if you want an orgy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have many shows with threesomes, but if you want something along those lines, I have a show for you. But this is, I don't know if this will end up being one of them. This is the closest we've gotten.
Later.
But I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I don't know.
But I will say that possibly, this is not a vibe, but a possibly, it continues where we left off.
I hope so.
Because I did see a pool. I will say that. And I saw the three of them. So I'm pretty sure it continues where we left off, possibly, or it could be a flashback, I don't know. But we see more of this. So it could happen, but I'm thinking it might not. I think it could start happening, and the sand could be like, no.
No, see, I would be mad. Like, okay, anyway.
A fake out.
That's the end of the episode.
Yes, it is.
MVP.
If you give it to Boeing, I'm gonna kill you. Thinking here. I'm really thinking here.
A part of me doesn't want to give it to Boeing, but I'm not going to this episode.
I think I know who I'm giving it to.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Top. Yeah.
Yay! We agreed! Yeah, definitely Top. I think I really enjoyed the fact that he was able to kind of start putting up boundaries because he was now getting hurt. And he wasn't just blindingly being like, it's okay if I get hurt because I deserve it. I just want to be with Mew. He was starting to get hurt and he recognized that. So he started putting distance there. And I really appreciate that he did that. And he also didn't go in too hard when he was trying to kind of hint at the fact that he did want him back. He was just having a hard time with everything that Mew was doing to him.
Yeah, I agree.
You did really good this episode.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been on top side. So...
I know, I was gonna say, this is a surprise.
I was like, wow, Jesus, where did this come from? And did anyone go up? I don't think so. In this tier.
I don't think there was any sexless episode,
The sexless, no.
Yeah.
Do we have one, finally?
What? I mean, are we gonna name it No Sex?
We have to, there's no sex.
Or should have had sex in the pool?
That would be kind of funny.
Should have had sex?
Wish it was a threesome sex.
Wait, honestly, yes. Wish with a threesome.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to. I think that's too
Okay.
funny. That's too funny to give up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've been laughing too much this episode. Okay. Vibes. I have 4 vibes for you.
Finale vibe. Okay, these are finale vibes.
Finale vibes. I have 4.
They better be good.
I have 4 finale vibes, and I think I've made them kind of good. Hopefully. Okay, so we have 4. First one. Deal with him or I will.
Ooh, that's the right line.
Oh.
That is right about Boeing, 100%.
Ooh, interesting.
Mainly because, again, as much as I know Ray is setting a trap for Sand about tempting a threesome or whatever he's doing.
All right.
And I'm sure, I don't know if it's after something happens or not, but Ray is 100% gonna be yelling at Sand, being like, if you don't fucking deal with him, I will, and I don't know how that's gonna go.
This is a new thing I'm gonna do for vibes, because I kind of like doing this, but I always forget, is I'm gonna mark a check or an X, depending on if you got it right. And then I can review it next episode.
Fun.
We'll review it
And then you get to grade me next week.
Yes, I'll grade you on this. Okay, let's see. Alright. Capable of change, question mark?
Maybe that's Nick about Boston. See if he's actually capable of change, or Mew about Top. I feel like no, I feel like Mew's past that. I think hopefully if they want a relationship to work, I feel like Mew needs to start moving past that. Okay. So I'm gonna say maybe Nick about Boston.
Okay. I like that I've turned into a teacher now and I'm grading your work.
Yeah, I know.
Fire.
Does someone die in a fire?
I'm just saying fire. That's all I'm saying is fire.
Does someone die in a fire?
I don't know. I'm just giving you fire. I've only seen a promo, my dude.
Okay, is it like a fireplace or like a fire building? Like building on fire?
If it said, if it was a fireplace, I would say fireplace.
Okay.
Fire.
So, death? Question mark?
I don't know if you're right or wrong about that. I've only seen
yeah, you can't really mark that till next week, so.
Who do you think's involved?
Oh, someone's involved? Oh.
Well, obviously. Like someone...
I mean, anyone could be... Ooh. Literally anyone, actually. Like, there's no clear answer. My first thought was Boston.
Okay.
I feel like if Nick really does, like, turn him down fully, I feel like Boston could, like, snap and just go crazy, but, like...
Set his, like, photo room on fire or something? Oh, that'd be nuts.
Yeah. Ooh!
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
But also maybe, like, again, if Sand doesn't deal with Boeing the way Ray wants to, like, knowing all the alcohol Ray has in his house, like, one little candle lit just... No! What if it's Top and Top's place burns down again?
Oh, because of when his parents weren't there.
Oh no! I don't want that to happen.
Final answer?
I don't, you don't even know the answer. What the fuck are you saying?
I know, but I like quizzing you. Final answer?
I feel like the top one is poetic, but I also don't like that one. I'm gonna go with Boston, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Are you just writing it down because you don't really know the answer, or maybe you do know the answer?
Maybe I do. Who knows? Who knows what I know? I'm an all-seeing kind of person. That's a lie. I rarely get anything right. Okay. And our final one, which I'll have to explain more of next week, although I can kind of explain a little bit now, but I also don't want to give anything away, so I'm not gonna. I will explain more about what this means next week. I put, this man is like the plague. In parentheses, bruh, I was joking.
So I have a theory.
Okay.
For a while. I've never said out loud, but I might need to say it now that you brought that up.
Hit me with it.
My theory was that if I was kind of thinking, like, how would each person die if they were to die?
Oh.
That's what I do in the show. And I was like, would Boston die of AIDS?
What the fuck did that come from?
You said like the plague. That's like a disease.
I said this man is like the plague. Not there is a plague.
And then you said I was joking. Like maybe he.
No.
Had...
No.
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 Maybe I'm wrong. Then. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. For the love of God, no.
I don't know what else that means. Then you're like, oh, is like what else would like the plague mean? Like I know it's like, oh, like he's like the plague, but like you said, I was joking.
No, okay, that has nothing to do. Okay, it has. Okay, that has to do with the situation that the above statement is describing.
The fire.
It all no, not fire, but this man is like the plague. It's all happened. It's in the same situation, but the statement I was joking doesn't have anything to do with the word plague.
Oh, okay. See, that threw me off.
Okay. Nothing.
Well, now I feel stupid.
It's a part of the same scene, I'm guessing, and the situation. But I just used the word plague because I've used it before. Like I used it with Fiat whenever he showed up.
No, I know, and that's why my first thought was, oh, Boeing, because I know how you feel about him. But then you were like, I was joking. I was like, wait, does someone actually like get a disease or something? And, like,
I'll have to explain this more. I'll have to explain this more to you when we watch it, because there was a situation that happened where I was watching the episode and I jokingly said to myself, like, "Ooh, what if blah 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 blah." But like, how would even that be a thing? Like, all connections, haha. And then later on in the episode, like way further down, when the promo came up, I watched it and I was like, I was kidding. So that's what something like that happened. I won't be able to explain it to you now because I would give something away. But next week I'll be like, so this is what happened.
So I'm assuming it's about Boeing. I'm assuming he's the plague you're referring to.
I mean, who do I hate the most?
I mean, yeah. Is it possible he starts doing something with Nick or Boston?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I mean, you know, the plague goes around, and he's already dealt with topping you. We see him deal with Sand and Ray. Boss and Nick are the only ones who haven't been touched by him yet.
That's a good point.
Yep.
Like if he's a plague, then he would touch everyone.
I mean, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Nick really does call things off with Boston, and Boston goes to his own old ways, if Boeing can't get Sand back, I mean, I think they'd be great together. Boeing and Boston, actually.
Honestly,
that would be a nice time. That would be a grand old time.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
That's my theory, I guess. I don't know. That was a weird one.
Ah!
Oh, I fell again. Ah!
You, like, flipped. You did a whole ass, like, double flip.
Oh, look at talent I am.
You got points. Score of 9 out of 10. Alright. Now. My brain is hurting. Okay. Yeah, those are the vibes.
Okay, cool. So that's it for Only Friends episode 11. Next week. The finale.
We learned what I was joking about.
I don't know.
Goodness, oh my god, this show is so messy.
I am really worried.
I don't want it to end, but I also want someone to die so we can cross it off the thing, but I also don't want anyone to die because, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're adding people to, like, the how would they die toll here, Boeing could be in a plane crash as a flight attendant.
That's an interesting one. I mean, I don't think we'll ever see that, though. Like, that wouldn't be a thing where, like, unless it's, like, 5 months down the line, it's like, oh, did you hear Boeing die in a plane accident? It's like, oh, ironic.
Haha, I got it right!
I don't think that's really gonna play a big role.
No, I don't
like Boeing die. I also don't think
But
Boeing's
if we were
die.
just coming up with death scenarios, that'd be fun.
Yeah, well, I came up with one for Boston.
Yeah, Jesus. Where the fuck did that come from?
Well, I mean, we know he sleeps around.
Okay, but we also know that he's pretty safe with it, right?
Is he?
I don't know, I would assume he is.
I mean...
Did we see... Okay, I feel like at some point we saw... Maybe we didn't.
I don't think we've ever seen a condom.
Maybe I'm thinking of Red, White, and Royal Blue where the condoms were on the desk drawer.
Yeah, no, that was Red, White, Royal Blue.
Motherfucker. Alright. I'm gonna assume that he's safe with it because he does it so often.
I mean, I think so.
Yes. Christ, where did that come from, my dude?
Again, look. I have a
Jesus.
lot of time at work, and sometimes my mind wanders to things that are more entertaining, and
Jesus
then things
Christ.
pop in my head, and that's one of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I highly doubt that that's it.
Well, you threw me off with the plague scenario. That was your fault. You messed me up, and now you made me look foolish.
Okay, well, I shouldn't have used the word plague, but I've used it before, so I felt safe using it.
Yeah, but then when you're like, I was kidding about the plague.
But it was in parentheses, so it wasn't about the plague. I wouldn't
But
have
all
said
I heard
was
was,
kidding right
I was
after
like,
I said
this
it.
dude is like the plague. In parentheses, I was kidding.
I give up.
Anyway. Next week is a finale for Only Friends,
Yay.
episode 12.
Yay!
We'll finally finish the bingo board, see if we get bingo.
Ladies and gentlemen, pray for us. I want bingo.
I want
Our
bingo
best,
too. I want
again,
Threesome and pool.
our best shot for the bingo is a Ray and Sand and Top Mute endgame. We need those two things if we are gonna get a real. Those are the two that are most likely gonna get us a bingo. But again, we're not 100% guaranteed that anyone's gonna end up together. What if this show nobody ends up together? Then we get to cross off.
Well,
no
isn't
couples.
there a bingo one for that?
There is the no couple
Would that
endgame.
give us bingo?
Oh no, let's see. let me double check the thing here. All right. No couple endgame. Oh, that's so mean. No couple endgame is in the same row as Top Mute endgame. That makes no fucking sense.
That is irrelevant. So that can happen.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna get the other one either unless First ends up in a hospital bed and we suddenly get C in the last episode.
Oh, I was gonna say First in the hospital bed could happen.
That could happen, but for the other one, it's contradicted. No couple endgame and Top Mute endgame, and also someone dies is in that. So if it wasn't Top Mute endgame, it was something else, then maybe there was a chance, but that's not going to get us anything. Our best shot is Ray, Sand endgame, and Top Mute endgame. And maybe First in a hospital bed, because that would close us off for the middle row. A Ray, Sand endgame, and a drug overdose will get us one.
I can see that.
And unless we get Top Sand, which I don't think is going to happen in the last episode, that one's out.
Yeah, no.
Many of those are out. Alright, yeah, our best chance is the end games, I think. Or
Okay.
First in a hospital bed, but I don't know if we'll get that.
I mean, if he's in the fire, I don't know who's involved in the fire.
That's true, who's involved in the fire.
And then, but I don't know.
Maybe they slip in the pool when they're having a threesome. It's his head. He's going to hospital.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy night, you know? Just.
Oh my god, what is this show? Okay.
Okay.
Good god.
See you next week for the finale.
Yep.
Where I don't know what's going to happen.
There's a fire, and I was kidding.
Yes. I'll find out what those mean, hopefully.
Yes.
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.